Let me ask you a question so many leaders never stop to consider. When you walk away from a meeting, when you leave the showroom to go home, when you finish a hard conversation and everybody's walking out of your office, what's left behind? Because leadership doesn't stop when you stop talking, it lingers. And whether you realize it or not, your leadership is leaving a wake behind you everywhere you go. 7 minutes, one truth, one execution move. If you're a leader who's tired of repeating yourself, tired of agreement without execution, and tired of carrying the emotional weight of everybody else's performance, you're in the right place. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. This isn't motivation, and this isn't theory. This is a daily leadership briefing for people who actually have to produce results in the arena, at work, and at home. It's 7 minutes, one truth, and one execution move. You're in the war room now, so let's go. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't lead in a vacuum. Every conversation, every meeting, every correction, every drive-by comment, it leaves something behind. And that something is your wake. And most leaders, they never look back to see what they're actually creating. They judge themselves by intent. I didn't mean to do it that way. I was just trying to help. I was busy. I was overwhelmed. Hey, I had to push. Results matter. They have all kinds of reasons. But teams, they don't experience your intent. They experience your impact. And impact is cumulative. Some leaders, they leave a wake of clarity, confidence, ownership, hope, forward momentum. Others, they leave a wake of tension, confusion, resentment, emotional drag. Same leader, same day, different moments. This is where most leaders get trapped. They think leadership is about being clear, being firm, being consistent, and all of that matters. It's important, but none of it works if you're unaware of the emotional residue you leave behind. Here's the line that I want you to sit with. Your team doesn't remember what you intended. They remember how it felt to work with you. That's not softness, that's reality. And here's the real danger. Leaders who ignore their wake don't fail loudly. They drift. Performance slowly erodes, engagement fades, trust thins out, and leaders end up frustrated thinking, why do I have to keep repeating myself? Why doesn't this stick? Why does everything feel harder than it should? And often, the answer isn't strategy. It's the wake. There are two common leadership drifts. Some leaders lead hard on results and they forget relationship. Other leaders lean hard on relationship and soften standards. Both feel justified, both feel necessary, and both create a messy wake. High performance leadership lives in the middle, where clarity and care coexist, but you can't balance it if you're not aware of it. Quick pause. If this is making you reflect, not defensively, but honestly, hit like and subscribe. This channel exists to help leaders see what they can't see on their own. And I don't want you missing the rest of this week. It's going to be awesome. So here's today's execution move. I call it the wake check. After your next meeting or tough conversation, ask yourself one simple question. Did I leave clarity or emotional residue? Not, did I say the right thing? Did I make my point? Did I win the argument? Did I prove it to them? But do people feel lighter or heavier? More confident or more guarded? Clear on the next steps or emotionally foggy? See, that answer tells you everything, because leadership isn't measured in the moment. It's measured in what happens after you leave, the wake. And if you're realizing right now, Chris, I see this, but I don't always catch myself in the moment. That's exactly why I built Support for Execution. If you want help becoming more aware of your leadership wake and correcting it in real time, text the word criticism to the number you see on the screen, and you'll get instant access to our AI execution assistant. It's designed to help you navigate through those tough conversations, to balance that sense of clarity and care, and to lead without leaving unnecessary damage behind you. Text criticism to the number you see on the screen. I think you'll love it. Now, let's make this real. Drop this in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. When you walk away, do people usually feel clearer or heavier? Just answer honestly. Awareness is always the first step to change. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about one of the most dangerous illusions in leadership, one that costs you probably more than anything else. And that is why your best performer might actually be your most expensive problem. This week is about the wake you leave. So start paying attention. Look behind you. See what happens after they leave the room. And go out today and create some leadership fire. And I'll see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.